welcome to Inside South Florida.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
We are so excited to have you and to talk about this delicious cookbook you have released. Oh my goodness, the recipes look amazing. So tell us, what are some of your favorite recipes to feed a crowd?
Well, I tell you, I have 8 children and I have 8 hungry children. And so I had to put these dishes together that they'd be able to have first and also seconds. So one that I've been making for my kids since they were little is tater tot casserole. It's easy, it's simple, it doesn't require a lot of work. And when I have kids that want to eat now, it's the perfect recipe. And I even make it still today, even though my kids are young adults, they still love it so much. And then also another dessert favorite that my family really loves is our stuffed brownies. We love brownies. We love my famous chocolate chip cookies, and so we decided to put them together. And let me tell you, holy cow, they're amazing, and they come out like this thick. I mean, so good. And then now that fall's here, it's kind of gloomy and cold. At least up here it is. We've been eating lots of soups, and our favorite is chili. My son Noah makes a wonderful venison chili, and then my husband makes this everything but the kitchen sink chili. So good. So right now our family is into making soups because they work outside, they come in, it's so cold, and they warm up with soup and then maybe some cornbread to go with it. So we're kind of on a soup kick right now.
I love it. You've pretty much mentioned all of my favorite things. I mean, tater tots, casseroles, cookies, brownies, chili, soups,
Right.
and more. All of this is in the cookbook. And
Right.
you've mentioned your family, 8 kids and 8 hungry kids at that. How other ways did they inspire this cookbook?
Well, we are a big family. I've been married to my husband for 28 years. We have, like I said, 8 kids. Of our kids are adopted. And so when I would go to make meals, the recipes were so like for 2 or 4 people. And so I'd have to double it, triple it, quadruple it. And I thought, I'm going to make a cookbook for big families so they can just find the recipe and cook it as it is. Don't have to worry about all the measurements or how to divide things or take away things or add things. And so why I'm writing this cookbook, and not only are there recipes of mine, my daughter Haley does slow cooker meals. Noah's my chili guy. Gideon does my land and sea. My husband grills. And so it's recipes from our whole family. But as I'm writing this, I'm thinking, a lot of people ask about our family and how we came together and what's our story. So not only is it 110 of our favorite family recipes, but also it talks about our adoption journey and how I changed as a mom when it came to cooking. So each chapter is dedicated to something in our family, and it goes in order of how they came into our family. And so it's unique because it's not only recipes, but it's kind of like a biography of our family.
Okay, how special. I love that. Well, yeah, I think of more family members, more friends at the table, more food, and more money. So can you give us a quick tip on how you stretch your recipes, but also save money and accommodate more?
Well, I tell you, I always have to make a grocery list first, and I have to get my meal all planned out. So I ask everybody what they want, and I try and find meals that will go a long way. Like the chili, we can get a couple days out of the chili if I make it big enough. The tater tot casserole, there's usually some leftovers. So I try and make meals that have a lot of substance to them, and that we can make the next day or take the leftovers and create a new meal. And so I am like, just like the chicken pot pie. I mean, and I'm making it big enough to feed us. And so, I have these 17-inch cast iron pans that I'm putting my meals into. So that's kind of, we have to be organized, and I have to have meal planning and then do meals that do feed an army.
Oh my goodness, I love it. Well, it sounds like you're doing just that and helping us do the same with your new cookbook, Mama Belle's Big Family Cooking. Where could we go to check this out?
You can find it on Amazon.com. You can also find it in Barnes & Noble and barnesandnoble.com.
Incredible. Well, thank you so much for sharing a little bit about your family, your new book, and all the things. Thanks for hopping on to ISF.
Thank you.